get her, just keeps on getting better with her hand in my...
Another day, shipwrecked. Can you hear my prayer? If you have the answer, let me know.
Emily Christina XO says, you have a large fan base and followers. Do you ever get noticed by followers when you're out in town? It's so weird reading like fan base followers. I honestly consider like our Flutter fam and our viewers on my mom channel just kind of our family. You guys are just following us along in our journey of life. But I do recognize that we do have a large amount of people that follow us. We have had a few people that noticed us out in public. Most of them though were people that actually went to school with us like in our area, and then they see us again and they're like, oh, I've been watching your videos, but we weren't necessarily friends with before. We have actually not been noticed by anyone that we didn't know prior to videos. Our parents have, Ryan's parents have actually, but we have not, which is funny that Ryan's parents have but we haven't. So no, we have not been noticed by anyone in public that we don't know, but we have been noticed by people that kind of knew of us in high school and then saw us again later. Caroline MM Margaret wants to know, are you planning to homeschool Revelyn or send her to public school? And how many hours does Revelyn sleep at night? So we are definitely homeschooling. We are not doing public school. We have talked about that on our vlog channel and many Q&As, but we are not fans of the public school system at all. I'll leave it at that. If when she was older she decided to go to public school and she had a very thorough reasoning why she wanted to, and I would let her go. She will be plenty socialized. We are very social with a lot of friends and family and stuff, so we won't raise an awkward child, don't worry. And then hours a night that she sleeps, currently she's back up to 4 or 5, which is why I haven't done the sleeping video yet, but we're slowly working our way back up. And currently the only reason I can't finish her sleep training right now is because she's in the same room as us. So when I do that video, you guys will understand why. KK.Ann.Violet wants to know, are you thinking about switching the dogs to a raw diet? It should help with Daisy's breath. Yes, I have been researching raw diets and I want to do it. The only issue is that being in an apartment, it's a very messy to do raw diet, at least the way that I would like to do it. It's messy. So doing it in an apartment in a place you don't own is not really the smartest decision, because I don't want to like ruin their floors and stuff like that and have to pay for that out of my security deposit and such. So I probably won't do it until we are in a house and I can feed them outside, or if we own a house and it doesn't matter to me as much. So I do want to do the raw diet, but currently in an apartment living, probably we will not. My Life as a Lie wants to know, what are your feelings about having a YouTube channel? I don't know, I have a YouTube channel. I think it's pretty cool that like we have all of our like Revelyn's firsts are all on video in one place and we can go back and watch them. I think it's awesome that we have such a big group of people that support us and don't even like personally know us. Like you guys do know us probably better than some of our family members because we share so much. But it's just so cool to know that we have a huge group of people that watch our videos on both my mom channel and my vlog channel, and you guys support us and are there for us. You know, it baffles my mind when we have tough things going on and all of you guys are praying for us, and it means a lot to us. And so it's great to have these, as I say, you know, our Flutter fam behind us supporting us, and it's great that we have all of these videos in one place. Like I had forgotten to update Revelyn's baby journal kind of thing, and I was like, oh well, you know what, I've recorded all of her updates, I can just go back and I know exactly what happened every month. And so to me that's really cool that I have it all in one place. I really like having a YouTube channel. I've always been an oversharer anyway in real life, so doing it on video wasn't much different. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts behind our YouTube channel. Lissa Leek wants to know, what would you say your most essential item is for you guys right now with Revelyn, and how long do you plan to breastfeed? So I'd like to make it at least a year breastfeeding with her, and as for most essential item right now is probably actually her potty, because she is almost always going to the bathroom on the potty, and we definitely need it because her being so small, her peeing on the big toilet is not really feasible. So it's probably actually the item that I like most need right now. Lauren Zetchel wants to know, what's your favorite TV show as a child? It was Cyber Chase. I loved that show. Math and just, I don't know, it was my favorite show. I really liked Cyber Chase. And then Ladybird X wants to know, I'm sure it's been addressed, but how old are you guys and how old were you when you got married? So Ryan and I got married at 20 and we are 22 now. Life and Liberty. Have you or are you back to pre-pregnancy weight? If so, what have you done to get where you are? I have a 1-year-old and am still 50 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, and I need tips on how to eat right and stay balanced. So I'm about 2 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. Probably could blame that. I was 0.7 pounds, and then I went on a soda rampage, and I gained back like 9 pounds, and now I'm about 2 pounds away. So honestly, I'm going to say that I think a lot of it has to do with genes when it comes to losing pregnancy weight, and and obviously eating right and working out can do a lot to help, but I definitely think it has to do with genes and how easy it is for you to lose the weight. Because I only gained, I think, 32 pounds or something, and I walked out 22 pounds less. I actually had extra weight on me already. I should actually weigh like 120 pounds, and I weigh 150. So I am overweight. By my doctor's standards, I should lose weight. I hide it well with how I dress. I dress well for my body type. And I should probably work on losing that weight because I've had that stubborn weight the entire time, even before I got pregnant. So for me, because I already do eat pretty healthy, I just need to work out and get my butt up. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the answers for how to be healthy and stuff. It's all a learning process, and you just continue to learn as you do more research and have more experience in life, I guess. Things like regular snacks, like even those 100-calorie packs and goldfish, and a lot of those things are not good for you at all, and so we don't eat those. We never have like traditional snack, kid snack food in the house like we did in the 90s and early 2000s. We don't have like chips and things like that. If we have chips, we have like kettle chips or sweet potato chips, things like that, and we eat them in moderation. So I think the biggest thing is trying not to deprive yourself and go all or nothing, because if you go all or nothing, eventually you'll just give up and jump into the chips and the ice cream and everything. So make sure you treat yourself every once in a while when you do decide to go the healthier route, but we just try to eat as clean as possible. We love fruit, so we have a lot of fruit, and that's what we snack on. We try to keep our blood sugar stable by making sure that when we have fruit that we have some protein with it, so whether that be a little bit of deli meat or cheese or something like that. So that's kind of just what we try to focus on. And really though, for Ryan and I to get back into shape like we really should be, we need to be working out, and we don't. So we're not perfect, and I need to work on things just like everyone else. Kaylee Beth 08, when you look at the video of you singing walking down the aisle, did you ever imagine how many people would see it? No. When I put it up, we put it up just for our family and friends, because they either wanted to see it again or they weren't able to make it to the wedding, so they wanted to see it. And so that's why I put it up on YouTube, so I could share it to Facebook so our family and friends could watch. And I never expected to, especially because it went viral. We put it up in August, it didn't go viral till February, so I really never expected it to, because it was months and months later, and most viral videos, they go viral within like 24 hours of them being uploaded, and it went viral because it was shared to another site, and that's why it went viral later. So yeah, we never expected it to, that's for sure. And the fact that it did, it's awesome. We have a lot of you guys because of it. I finally got the courage to start YouTube because of it. And so now we have all of our memories in one place. We have an awesome support behind us. But yeah, we never in a million years expected it to be viewed by that many people. Nicola Harrell wants to know, what was your most favorite food when you were pregnant? Sprite. We didn't really ever drink soda or pop or anything. And then when I got pregnant, it was like, I just want Sprite all the time, which isn't like a food, it's a drink, whatever, but that is really the one thing. There wasn't a food that I wanted to eat all the time. It was really just Sprite all the time. Jamie Snow 4 wants to know, do you plan on making her baby food? Where do you buy the majority of her clothes, and where do you get her bandana bibs? So for her baby food, I do plan to make it, yes. I think we are going to do a mixture of baby led weaning and purees with her. I am not completely comfortable with baby led weaning, but I do like the concept behind it, which is why I think I'll probably do my own rendition. A lot of things with parenting is, finding a process or a way that you like and then adapting it for the way you're comfortable with. So I'm going to do like a mixture of both probably. Most of her baby clothes are from Carter's, so that's pretty much where I get all of her baby clothes. Oshkosh B'gosh, I have a few things from there. I really like some of Target's stuff as well, but most of her stuff is from Carter's, and then her bandana bibs are from a Etsy shop called Cat and Stina, and I will link that down below for you. Mrs. Butler 3 wants to know, what are some of your budgeting tips and advice to a new mom who would also like to stay home with baby? So the biggest budgeting tip is to, one, make a budget. I think people miss this all the time, is just sit down, you know, put the amount of money you have and budget out everything. So what are like the main, like the fixed amounts that come out every month? You need to write those down. Budget how much you spend on food, budget how much you spend on just, you know, free money. So, you know, if you want to go out to eat, or if you want to go out to the movies, things like that. Budget everything and look at how much money you actually have left over, because that's going to let you know if you can be a stay-at-home mom and what you have to spend where. And another thing is, do the envelope system. If your budget is really tight, do the envelope system, because you won't overspend. So every month what you do basically is, after you've written that budget and you know what you have for each thing, you put the money in an envelope with the name of what it's for on it. And once that money's gone, you can't spend it anymore. That's all you have for the month, and that's all you can spend. So that has helped a lot of people, and that's really great. Even if you don't have a super tight budget but you suck at savings, that will help you as well, because you'll make sure that you have savings actually growing and you're not spending that money. And that's another thing, is for savings, put it in an account that's difficult to get to. Don't just leave, you know, money, your savings money, in your main account. Have a separate account for your savings so that you make sure you have things for emergency fund and just a savings in general. You shouldn't just have a savings for emergency fund, you should have a savings just to have a savings as well. So yeah, just make sure, the main thing is just make sure you write out a budget. Sit down with your husband and figure out what you can do and where you have money, where you don't. And yeah, that's probably my best advice. Just make sure you write a budget. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I will see you ladies next week. Bye. I'm closer to her.
Buying household. But it's part of the community.
Say dada.